New Super Mario Bros. Wii is a game most of us probably grew up with, and I'm sure most of us remember the level design or co-op, but the most memorable part of the game was definitely the final Bowser. By far the most memorable Bowser fight, and definitely the undisputed best, most climactic fight. Sure, Galaxies have dramatic music, but they suck. And same for Wonder. Wii U was pretty boring, NSMBDS might as well not even have one, and even NSMB2, which had a similar fight, was still not as good. But what made NSMBWs the best? Well, we'll get down to the bottom of it. First, let's start off with the hallway where Bowser is already trying to kill you. This sets up the fact that Bowser really wants you dead and shows the player that Bowser will try everything, even trying to kill Mario, even when he's not even on the screen. Then, we get to the first phase, where it's just a basic default fight like we saw in the first Super Mario Bros. Games, where you simply dodge and then run underneath so you can press the switch, then Bowser seemingly dies. And Kamek does his thing, and then after then you think you've won, Bowser comes back, and for once, you don't fight. All you do is try and survive, because Bowser, at this point in time, is unstoppable. Unlike every other Bowser fight, where you fight him directly, here, you'll have to flee. I'll break this part into two segments. First, the atmosphere, and second, the stage design. Starting with the atmosphere. For this, I mean how everything makes the player feel. Starting with Bowser, of course. Bowser in this sequence adds a lot to the atmosphere just because of his presence of firstly being big and taking up most of the left side of the screen. And with Bowser basically always on screen, and when you get far ahead, he'll always be there soon enough. This gives Bowser more of a threatening presence, as when you usually fight him, the only thing you do is, you know what to do. You just hit him a bit and then, oh wow, whatever, he's dead. But in NSMB Wii, because you don't actually fight him and merely running away, then you have nothing to fight. The only thing you can do is flee or else you die. Now, how this is better than NSMB2? Well, rather simple. Bowser is always present in NSMB2, which may sound weird, but in NSMBW, you are given a chance, if you're fast enough, to run away and catch a break from Bowser, to let you take a breather, but Bowser will always be back. You are given just enough control, but the game takes it away rather quickly. But in NSMB2, Bowser is always there, so no matter if you're running away from him, he's always there, whilst in Wii, you feel like you're running away because you're given a chance to flee and get out of Bowser's grasp for just a second. Next, we have to talk about the music, which adds to the presence because of its grandness. I'm pretty sure it's orchestrated, which made it feel epic, but most importantly, it didn't feel like the songs for Mario. The song feels like it was made for Bowser. It's big and epic. It makes you feel smaller, as it feels like the game is cheering for you to lose, making it feel more rewarding when you prove to the game that the game was wrong, that you can win, that Bowser isn't the unstoppable beast, but that good will prevail. Even a game was expected for you to lose. The next and last part is the threat that Bowser poses, as for the most important part, you don't kill him, the Bowser kills him. And that's the best part. Throughout the fight, you are running from Bowser as he's too strong. Nothing you can do can hurt him. He is actively hunting you, and yes, but he is also destroying the castle, as Bowser wants to kill you so much that he's destroying the castle, and eventually he dies, but not because you hurt him, but because the castle finally breaks at the pressing of the switch, completely destroying the Bowser, and Bowser doesn't get defeated like other games where you beat him. Here, you only outlast Bowser, causing him to basically defeat himself. The next part we'll go on to is the stage design, which I'll split into two parts, the endurance part and the escape part. In the first part of the level, you are trapped indefinitely. You have to dodge the first attack to show you that you are trapped and what you have to do to progress through the level. Then you have to endure Bowser's attacks, because Bowser has you trapped and his attacks are so destructive that they break the stage. and the stage has rewards on the upper floors, and trying to have Bowser break the stage correctly to progress, not die, and progress enough to level until Bowser breaks on a flame. You flee into the escape part where you are surviving. In the first part, you are surviving Bowser's onslaught until he breaks you out, which then leads us to the escape part. In the escape part, where you get to be alone from Bowser at times when you aren't fighting, you are enduring. Heck, Peach isn't even important at this moment. The only thing that's important is surviving. And now that the castle is collapsing and the lava is trying to kill you, the jumps are more doable with the propeller, but if you don't have it, you're kind of boned, as the jumps and everything else is rather difficult without the propellers, and the jumps are rather tricky and do require some timing, especially with this boss fight where you're running away and have to be on the move constantly. But Bowser does occasionally help out by breaking the stage, but then, at the end, after a minute of running and trying merely to survive, we get to the end where we see Peach, we see the switch, and then we kill Bowser. In this beautiful final boss fight, we finally get to the climax where the castle defeats Bowser and we save Peach. But that's why I believe why New Super Mario Bros. Wii had the best Mario final boss in the series. But anyway, that's the end of the video. If you like what you saw, like and subscribe and comment. And if not, tell me why in the comments, and I'll see y'all later.